Day 17 of the 30-day challenge. Name the pain. Media. So, a few days ago, we explored disturbing memories as pain. And that is where I referenced how the cranial brain receives information, and that is through imagery or images. And when I think of media, what comes to mind for me is its influence. It influences what we see. And often what we see is a narration of how to engage in intercourse, how to interact amongst family, how to be in relationship, how to look, act, think, be. We're being fed images that are connected to narratives that incite feelings and emotions and thoughts. Media. Now, there are laws that govern our existence, and one of the laws being duality. So, media has the side where it allows us to connect and to communicate and to share information. And the other side of the pole is what I mentioned at the start of this video. When I think of my own experiences, the standards of beauty, I didn't really see women who looked like me as the standard of beauty. Definitely not with the kinky hair. Um, Now, full lips is fetishized, fantasized, fetishized. Um, Cheekbones wasn't really in. Being more of a curvaceous figure wasn't in. Um, I experienced a lot of insecurities just based on what was being depicted and shown to me in media. And there's so much data and research speaking about the harms of social media. We are in a age where the utilization of social media consumption is heavy, and it is linked to low mental functioning, constantly comparing, constantly having access to people through the form of imagery, looking at someone's highlight reels, moving images, or simply seeing pictures can shift our moods, our responses, our reactions. Media. He who controls it controls the mind. Maybe I would say I went through moments of disconnecting and reconnecting from social media, which is now I'm in this phase of reconnecting so that I can be more visible with the goal and mission to promote the work. Not me, but the work that flows through me. But consuming media heavily has never set right with me, which is why I found myself constantly fasting and disengaging. And I do recognize the difference in who I am versus those who have never taken a pause or a break to live life fully instead of through imagery on their screens. This is not shame nor judgment, but there's so many people who I work with as clients who are aware how of the adverse effects of media consumption. specifically social media consumption, how it distorts their perception, how it shifts their mood, how it can suck them dry, how the gratification of high engagement is never lasting. So, for you all, when you think of media, the pain of media, in what ways have media pained or harmed you? In what ways has it negatively influenced you? Whether that's through advertisements, making you crave something that wasn't really a thought until you saw it, inciting the chemistry within your body, making you have a desire to engage in intercourse, making you question your worth as you are comparing yourself to the standard of beauty or the status quo of what wealth, success, and happiness is. When you think of the pains of media, what comes to mind for you? What images do you see? What thoughts do you have? What feelings and emotions come up? And doing the body scan from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, is there any area in your body that feels tight, unease, discomfort, disturbance? So, if anything in this video has resonated with you, as always, thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. And if you are looking for more, go to the website, which is listed in the description of this video. There you can access the services. You can also access the free resource and guide titled 4 Steps to Healing from Unwanted Patterns and Habits. The first step being name the pain. And that can be accessed on the website on the Download Now tab. Thank you all so much. I am Shine Bay. I am freestyling. I don't have the words in front of me. I'm just allowing them to flow through me. I do have planned out the name of each pain, but not the narrative associated to it. So when you see me pause or in deep thought, I'm just in the presence of the indwelling spirit. All right, peace and love until we meet again.